Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3. A few things I'd like to do today. I want to get more into the sewers as well, which isn't something I say very often. But there's this whole sort of section here we got sight of, but then didn't explore. But then there's also this marker here. Enter the Candelalo's tombstones to investigate the murders. So I think I might go and do that now. I think this is the way I sort of blasted my way through the wall, I think, with the smoke powder grenade in the last episode. But I've completely missed the fact there was an entrance there. Actually, no, I saw a ladder. I think it's the ladder I saw, but all I thought that was just another, simply another way to get back up to street level. So obviously I was mistaken in that. So let's go back and have a look at that now. We're rocking Jaheira still at the moment. Quite looking forward to using her in battle, actually, because I don't often use druids in any, party-based CRPG I play. Druid tends to be one of my more ignored classes. I don't know why. It's not something I really find a lot of enjoyment in, I think, playing as a druid. I don't know why. I think there are people who love it. I've always found that it's not to my taste, but, I'm willing to change my mind on that. This is another way to get up to street level. So what is it talking about? Oh, it's over there. We know what? Oh God. Hello. Who's this strange beggar?
Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot. The smell of death.
Gold first. Then you can hit me.
A strange way to earn your keep. Do many take you up on this?
Plenty. Lots of angry people in this city. No one else to take it out on. Go on. You seem like you've something pent up. So, you having a go or not?
Yeah. Okay. Well, what happened? Can I do this?
No freebies.
I paid you and then you wandered off.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Back for more? I don't mind. So long as you're paying.
Alright. It's odd, but ability drain. I've drained his dexterity. But anyway, let's go back into the sewers. My go-to class really is a rogue when I'm playing an RPG. I do like rogues. So this class I'm playing at the moment is pretty fun. It's not a straight rogue. Obviously, we started as a ranger. We mixed in some rogue and some fighter as well. And I'm enjoying playing it, honestly. I am. So yes, we want to carry on through here. And yeah, so there's a bit more to see and do, and we've left someone behind. Surprisingly enough, it's Karlach. So I don't know what she's objected to. So we've got this thing here. Which looks like a way to get round there. We see the lever. You know what? I don't often get a chance to use Mage Hand, so why don't we do that? Who's got Mage Hand?
Whatever it takes.
Maybe I've given Jaheira a Mage Hand. Maybe I didn't.
What's next, I wonder?
Wanna dance?
It's funny, is it the first time in the entire game I think, oh, I wouldn't mind using Mage Hand here. None of us have it. Have I not got it?
Despite everything.
No. In that case, we'll try and hit this lever with an arrow. There's a door there. There's a door here, so maybe we should try the door on this side first and just see where it leads. So there was a trap. It's fine. Oh, okay, locked.
Come on, open up.
Not too hard. 3 or more to get in. There we go. So, cranium rat. Ooh. So I think that just leads to that other door. That was, you know, up the river, I think. A little... Oh. Some blood there. We've got a waypoint here, which is kind of nice. Let's go this way first. I wonder if that might eventually lead outside. So I just want to sort of, you know, explore as much as we can without leaving the area, kind of thing. Hey, rat.
I won't have a word.
We see, we know.
Some talkative mephits over there. That could be fun. Okay, well this kind of leads up to that same area. We'll leave that for a little bit later.
Wizard told us to watch for troublemakers. But we are troublemakers.
I just want to confirm to myself that this leads to where I think it does. Oh, Voss is there. Did he say don't come unless you're ready to free Orpheus or something like that? I can't remember, but in any case.
By the glory of Mother Gith, tell me you've taken the Orphic hammer.
Well... I mean, there's good news and there's bad news. Ooh, it's like a little treasure room up there. So I wonder, are the levers to take you progressively further along, perhaps?
Ah, you've finally come. Have you retrieved the Orphic hammer? Will our prince's chains finally be broken?
Not yet.
Then I will wait here until you have. The chains that bind Orpheus also bind the whole of the Githyanki people.
Is it me or has he lost a bit of ear? Where's everyone else?
The remaining honor guard serve as my eyes and ears. Vlaakith's forces hunt you and the prism. My allies have slayed more than you know, so that you might travel freely. As for those that break through, you've proven more than capable of bleeding them yourself.
Alright, dude. Well, I'm gonna head up this little river a ways, I think. I think in the guild hall someone commented that you can pretty much travel the length and breadth of the city while in the sewers, and it feels a little bit like, yeah, that's true. Everyone on? Who we got? Lorna Esthelian. And that's as far as we go. Yum. It's old food. Got a curled missing poster.
Go.
Missing Misha. Reward offered for any information on beloved child. Gratefully received at Gur encampment in Worms Crossing. Now the 4th child to go missing. Any and all information desired. Oh, there's okay, yeah, there's lots of missing posters. Okay, where's this creased one? Chessa. That's Chessa. Cass. I wonder if that's linked to the one that went missing from the tavern that we went to go and have a look at. So who's this Lorna?
Ah, a friendly face at last. Are you going to the party as well?
Which party is that? I get lots of invitations.
I don't know if I should say. It's very exclusive. Oh, go on then, I'll tell you. It's an underground party at a place called the Palace. My date's supposed to meet me here, but there's no sign of him. You haven't seen him, have you? Pale, skinny, extremely piercing eyes.
The individual descriptions could refer to many things, but taken together, she can only be referring
Yeah, I think we
to
want a
something
Starion here, really.
vampiric in nature.
It's funny. He was ever so keen for me to come. He didn't seem the type to cancel.
You had a very lucky escape. Your date was a vampire.
A vampire? No, he wasn't. Was he? But then, why am I still here? He could have had me by the neck any time he liked.
I'm wondering that myself.
You think something's happened to him? You know what? I might give this party a miss. Plenty more fish in the Chionthar, as they say. If you see him, don't tell him I was here. Just tell him I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. I'm sure he'll understand.
So are we close to some kind of subterranean entrance to the palace? Because if so, I'm going to want a Starion back in the party. Where is she going? Let's get a Starion back, because I think we're heading into the area that is related to his quest. We'll drop Jaheira again, and we'll bring Starion back. Where is Jaheira? She's down there.
The counting house. More bastion than bank, I'm afraid. Minsk must have a way in. But it's never had much use for coin beyond whatever sharp steel it could buy. There must be something in the vaults the Great Chosen are after. All the more reason to get there. Swiftly.
So you do believe he's working for the cult?
I have no reason to doubt the Guildmaster's information. Only her conclusions. The Stone Lord she describes sounds nothing like Minsk. As for the name, well, a bad joke perhaps. The time of troubles ended almost a century and a half ago. I weathered the years between with all the elven grace you have no doubt come to expect. But do you know how Minsk, a human, passed those years? I'll give you a hint. They named him the Beloved Ranger. No? It was a statue, dedicated to one of the city's lost heroes. Only it was that hero, Minsk, frozen in stone for a century, and freed, the story goes, in the city's hour of need.
Ah, Stone Lord. That's a little on the nose.
Yeah, for Minsk it is downright subtle. He shrugged at the whole affair. I still don't know how he came to be petrified. I don't even know how he was freed. Harper work would take me from the city, sometimes for years at a time. The few occasions I visited his monument, well, I took it as a moment for reflection. To think of old friends, and the fight I had to continue in their name. And during all my self-serious brooding, that big, dumb, insufferable buffoon was staring me in the face.
You have to admit, it's a little funny.
Ha! That was Minsk's feeling too. Perhaps I shouldn't be working so hard to bring you two together.
Alright, just stay here for a bit. Yeah.
Late.
Oh god, I'm getting so many of these shared stashes. Right, Karlak is with us, so where is... Is it me, or does my statue look a little different now? Why? I'm sure it was more upright before. Maybe it changes depending on your location. Grub? Oh, that's the cat, isn't it?
So, this Stone Lord is the legendary Minsk. And a newly minted cultist, no less. Are we sure we want to find him before Nine Fingers does? I doubt he'll be pleased to see us.
Right, come in.
Dal, lead.
Alright, let's head down here. What do you think this is? Some kind of illusion, maybe? Or something like that? Not getting a check. Huh. Okay, I mean, it kind of looks like a doorway to me, and quite vampiric at that. Okay, anyway, we need to sort out Astarion's hat. Maybe, yeah, I can't interact with this. I'm not getting any checks of any kind. Strange. Okay. Maybe if Astarion had quizzed her? I don't know. Anyway, let's go back this way then. All aboard! Go up here. See what these guys are all about. Oh, it's quite greasy. Are we going to fall over?
What's this, cousin? Another absolutist come to see what we did to poor old Sarin. Your god took her mind, cultist, so Bereki took her head, and I burned the flesh from her bones. And now you come to interrupt the funeral rites. Yes, cousin. An excellent idea. Cousin says we will take you in return. He says you look just like kindling for Sarin's funeral pyre.
Wait, no need for violence. Just tell me what happened to your friend.
I took my friend's life, but only after your god took her soul. Sarin, Bereki, and I, we were the three finest thieves in Baldur's Gate. We broke into the offices of Gortash, discovered he was with the Absolute too. Your fellow cultists hunted us, so we hid down here. We were safe, and so was our loot, until the darkness soured Sarin's mind. She kept our treasure from us, said Bereki and I had gone strange.
Is he mad?
Hush, cousin. Sarin turned into a cultist herself, so we did what we had to. Bereki wept until his voice was gone, and then he was gone too, leaving only me to conduct Sarin's rites. and my cousins here, you cannot conduct the rites without a clan to bear witness. Or some fuel for the fire.
Yeah, we get the extra +4 for having the expertise. Or both of these. But let's go with the persuasion. I'm not a cultist, and I don't think your friend was either. Your paranoia turned you against one another. Quite a tough check, even with the +12, so I'll take the extra guidance as well. Should be doable. Yeah.
She swore she was no cultist, but you all lie. The Absolute turns you. I don't know. Pass then, and do not come back. This is Sarin's final resting place, and a killing ground for all who come to disturb her.
What are we supposed to be doing?
Wizard told us to watch for troublemakers.
But we are troublemakers.
Okay, we may well fight them. But let's just pop over here. I feel like the Starion's just fallen on his ass. Another ladder up here. Yeah, so that's just going to street level, which we'll eventually return to the streets. But I feel like we've only really begun to scratch the surface down here. What are these grease blobs? There's a room in here. Oh, this place is huge, isn't it? There's a journal fragment. Let's go have a look at that.
What's that?
Anyway, an excerpt torn from what appears to be a larger journal. I need to get away from Alis for a while. We've been hiding down here for a while, and the dark is beginning to get to him. He keeps pushing his fire further and further into the tunnels, and he almost burned Bereki before I could get him out of the way. Those two can't keep their heads straight, then I have to, for all of us. So that is probably Sarin's journal? If I had to make a guess there. $20, but, you know, we should be able to do that, barring a very low roll. Oh, it's a crit. Okay, we've got some malice. We've got these things before. I might send the leather armor to, say, Shadowheart. Let's keep having a look. There was this loose stone as well. Isn't there? This one. Nothing particularly special.
That's curious.
Got another one. Once again, nothing amazing. It just keeps going.
That's curious.
This journal. Apparently the last in a series. Alis Bereki. Don't be mad if you find this, boys. I'm not trying to keep the treasure from you. We just ripped off Gortash, and if I know you two at all, you're going to spend it all in the one spot and draw the bastard Archduke to B's notice. Before you protest, remember Talik's bakery years back? I'm doing my best to deny it all to the fist, and you two don't even bother to wash the cake from your gobs. So if you found this, that means I'm doing my business in the tunnels. So put it back and pretend you never saw it like sweet little dears. And wipe your faces. Sarin. Smoke powder bomb. Just introducing the guild. Already met them. There's another journal fragment here. We have nowhere to go. Bareki wanted to try the guild hall, but there's too many different crews there. Too many eyes and ears that might be reporting back to Gortash and his damn cult. It's just Bareki, Alis and I, and we can't trust anyone else. Couldn't trust Alis either. I guess... Goodness. It just goes on. Let's talk to this cranium rat as we're right here.
We watch, we wait.
I'm going to go far enough to pick up this quick travel point. Undercity ruins. Bareki. Maybe we should go in and talk to him.
Open up.
There's a sort of ball symbol there, and there's a head door there too. My goodness.
The penitent looks at you silently, expectantly.
Are you alright?
The penitent doesn't respond, holding your gaze almost unblinkingly with his.
You're running a shop here, are
The
you?
penitent doesn't respond, holding your
Okay.
gaze almost.
Should we
as
trade
the
them?
Slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes.
Okay. Ooh. This is very rare light armor. Armor of Moon Basking. Lunar Bestial Vitality. You gain 22 temporary hit points after casting Wild Shape. While those temporary hit points are active, reduce all incoming damage by 1. You have a +2 bonus to armor class. You also have advantage on saving throws against spells. This effect persists while using your Druidic Wild Shape ability. Obviously good for Jaheira. Although she does have a pretty good armor already. Bone Spike Helmet. Well, this might go with Karlak's set, because she's got Bone Spike Garb and boots. So I don't think there's armor set bonuses, but Fury in the Marrow. When you rage, hostile creatures in a 3-meter radius must succeed a Wisdom saving throw or take psychic damage. The targets receive half damage on a save. Intimidation +2. Yeah, okay. Just thinking. Yeah, I think that's less conditional than what we've got on her at the moment. I will take Jaheira's armor as well. I don't think I have a lot to sell at the moment. I think we'll just leave it there.
Penitent blinks. You think? You were dismissed.
Reki is not the most talkative chap we've ever met. So who's got this stuff? Yeah, put that on. I don't mind that actually. Let's say we'll hide during dialogues, but otherwise we'll keep that. So can you dye all armor pieces? Like, can we do the helmet as well? Ooh. What else is she wearing? Maybe the gloves? Didn't substantially change those. They're kind of all matches now. Okay. So what's his little book that he's got here? Lathander thing. Okay. Passageway. I'm not going to go in the passageway yet. But we're going to have a look at this door, maybe. Oh, lockpicking impossible. Can we open it?
A rush of ancient whispers fills your mind as you approach the door. It is rife with magic. Old, deathly magic.
A new vessel brimming with blood darkens Baal's door. To baptize his deus most holy.
This is probably where Orin is.
Do you have proof of your faith to our Lord?
How can I prove
You
myself?
must bear proof of the Dreadlord's favor, or pay his toll of blood.
Yeah, we'll leave that for now. I suspect that's where we'll find Orin, the temple, and she said, "Do not come here without Gortash's gem." So we'll leave that. We've got a fast travel point right by it, which is good. Let's go back down here. We're probably going to end up fighting Alis. I think he's bonkers, isn't he? Plus, they look like there might be a way through behind him. Ooh.
What's that?
Painted key. Oh, that was probably for the chest. But I picked the lock anyway. We do attack Alis. I mean, he's got a lot of creatures down here. Dayrao Vin. Who's that? Unconscious, but he's an enemy. How strange. Ooh, map of the sewers. There's an area marked with an X. Next to this it says Bug Thimble, Dragon, Tribe Treasure. I guess we'll take that bit. Hopefully it's added it to my map. Oh. Over here? Okay, we've all failed a perception check. Let's just, oh god, okay. Let's bring Scratch in. Maybe he'll pass. Maybe it was a trap. Literally can't fail this unless it's a 1. Scrawled note. Nice try, Jackanape. God damn it. Oh, okay, there's something over here as well.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Cute looking Kank, going real well for you, isn't it? Silver, a gold ring, and a decent amount of gold. Okay. I'm intrigued by this dude. I'm not gonna necessarily kill him, but oh, lots of sleep potions here. Read. We tracked the last group of refugees your husband was known to be travelling with. Sorry to tell you that they seem to have crossed paths with the Absolute's forces and there's been no record of them since. Don't waste yourself on grieving. You fled Elturel to find a better life for you both. It's still yours for the taking. The guild always needs knife hands and you won't ever go hungry in my employ. I've included a small pouch, enough to buy a small funeral and close that chapter of your life, or a short binge before you need to go looking for work again. The choice is yours. NF, 9 fingers, I expect. I'll take that, I suppose.
I don't need any attention right now.
Let's try pickpocketing him. Varnished ring. Why would he be hostile? What happens if we kill him? feel like he was probably killing himself. A greasy, smelly climb up. Kind of leads to the same place. What else have we got? That kind of just goes round. Another dirt mound. Maybe we need to dig that up as well, because I've still got the cache mark on my map. Are there other dirt mounds? Because I've still got their symbol. Maybe because I didn't take the note. Anyway, I think we're done with that.
Can't slow down.
Well, I guess we'll do this, but I think we're just going to end up by Alis. But I guess I was going to try going there anyway. Lim Cargo's basement. Why do I recognize that? Cargo. I feel like I've heard that name. Machine parts storage. I don't really know where I am or why I should be here. But I do feel like I may have heard the name. Pamphlet by the Gortash Archduke Voluntary Campaign. Okay. Well, I guess we'll look at the detention block and parts storage, but I don't... oh! It's going to be something to do with the steel watches, maybe. Have a little look in here.
Can't keep me out.
Page after page within this book is covered with diagrams and schematics of a pressurized underwater research facility to be built in Grey Harbour, atop the sunken stone structure of Saravok's Iron Throne headquarters. Oh, I'll take that. So anyone who perhaps didn't play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, Saravok was a major character. Well, he was the main villain in Baldur's Gate 1. He was actually a son of Baal, child of Baal, just like our main character. And he returned in Baldur's Gate 2 as an optional companion. But as far as I know, I mean, I suppose he didn't necessarily die at the end of that. We killed him in Baldur's Gate 1, but then he had the option of coming back. So perhaps he's in this world. Well, he was certainly mentioned there, which is very interesting. Let's try machine part storage. More Infernal Iron, but I'm led to believe by my commenters that at this point in the game we don't really need it. Plus, I've got loads of it anyway. So, subaquatic dog. What on earth is going on? Red Hammer the Divisor. This game's nuts, isn't it? There's just so much. Okay, well, we've got a submarine now here. Why do we go and talk to Red Hammer? I think, is he a Dwergar or just a normal... I think he's just an overland dwarf.
What's this?
You ain't supposed to be down here, mate.
You spot a curious metal contraption in the water. A submersible.
Let's do a rogue deception. Boss sent me here to check up on the situation down here. Very low check, as long as it's not a 1.
No news is good news, right? Especially with the rough water between here and the Iron Throne. No prisoners lost in the last batch of runs either, though them servants of Umbly are making the trip damn near deadly. Bloody salt is always flopping around in the water. I've almost hit 1 or 2 now. Might have even nicked one off the port bow the other day. Maybe that'll teach them to keep out of the way.
Never heard of this Iron Throne.
It's an underwater prison, most secure in the realms. Myself and Cap are the only ones who can make it there in one piece. Lord Gortash keeps some Gondians there. Collateral to keep those working in the Steelwatch Foundry under control.
I need to get there.
Do you now? Boss never sends anyone that away but prisoners.
Let's do the deception. Don't know what to tell you. He sent me ahead and said your payment would follow. Ooh, that's a big old check. Let's get some guidance on there. So we need it to be... Wow, probably like a 14 minimum. We can try inspiration on that. Nice.
Huh. Not like him to surprise me, but mad times. I'll take you in. But look, there's some bad shit going down in there. You don't want to get involved. Neither did I, but it was them or me. I'll get Cat warmed up. Get in when you're ready.
So I don't know whether it's something we should do now. I don't know. I was just exploring the sewers and now I've got this whole underwater prison to go and investigate. Mad. I mean, we don't have to now. We've passed the check, so we'll be able to go back and do that at any point, and it might make sense to come back another time. Yeah, maybe we will. I'm a little bit dubious about doing it now, if I'm honest. But why don't we go back to the Undercity Ruins waypoint, and we'll kind of pick up from here when we got slightly distracted. So that was... where was that? I kind of want to go back to Aelis and his little area. So we won't go that way. Let's go back this way. Oh, it's just going to be such a messy old... Oh, there's a big chest behind there, though. This is going to be a horrible fight, isn't it? All this grease. Well, let's save. Let's not start hostilities, but I suspect that at some point he's gonna attack me.
So quiet here without Bereki.
Let's just get up here. At least we're not on the grease here. Oh, something to insert in Saren's skeleton. Oh, is that her head? Down in the thing. Okay, let me go. I can fly down and do this quite quickly. In fact, I can teleport there. I'm doing that. I'll go back to Undercity Ruins. Oh, that's got to be her head, right? Can't select it though. By clicking, I can't. It's not selectable. It's got to be her head though, hasn't it? Okay, well it is. I can't select it to click on it, so I don't know. I don't know. I mean, do we try talking to Alice again and see if we can ask him any questions?
I'd love to, thanks.
Let's go.
There's no time to waste.
Looking ahead.
Slave to any god.
I really want to get through that door. Can't even talk to Alice again now, though. I mean, I assume that someone's gonna... Yeah, I can't sneak this. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, that's unlike me to fail a lockpick check. Let's use another set of tools. Oh. Another set of tools. I had guidance this time. I don't know why I'm failing this so much. It's better. Okay, take the gold. Yeah, okay, well we'll take everything. What's this book though? A barely legible journal, the pages marked by scorch marks and blood. Latest score, belonged to Enver Gortash. Tried to lay low with Scorval's crew, but he's lost it. Lumped in with his cult, says Gortash will find us wherever we go. Sarin knows a place in the sewers. Sarin's not acting right. She's hidden the score, says we've been acting crazy. She's not wrong about Bereki, hunched in the corner muttering prayers if the old gods can ward off this absolute. Shook some sense into Bereki and he agrees. Sarin, trust her. She's the only one who knows the way in and out of here. If she's with the cult, betray, no choice. We'll make it clean. Okay, well. She died. Well, okay, well we managed to get there and they didn't attack us, so... fair dues. Let's go back to the city sewers waypoint. And look at the map, so... yeah, we had this whole place up here we didn't go yet.
Time to press ahead.
Kind of all goes to the same place, but we didn't come up here, so let's come and have a check. Everything is here, just as I promised to my favourite customer. These were not easy to slip past both bone cloaks and fists. I assume you'll be prompt in leaving my payment in the usual manner. Got some fungi. Sounds like an illegal drop. Arabella's here. Oh. I think we missed must have missed a buried chest, but never mind. They're never particularly interesting. We've got Ogre Boy Column, Woodchips Grant, Brigand Harold, and Live in Large Timbo. They've got. So, Arabella, what on earth is going on here?
Arabella seems not to notice you as you approach. She's as intent on examining a peculiar stone as she is unbothered by the corpses littered on the ground.
Arabella!
Hey! I had a feeling you'd show up. It's sort of our thing, like it's fate or something. Check out the stone. It's magic. Incredible, right?
You can try an Arcana, but I'm not particularly good at it. And it's a 15. So I'm going to have to roll a 6. Well, we can get guidance. And I've got to roll at least a 15. Oh, wow.
You are flooded with memories of the distant past. Creatures slain, lovers reunited, spells crackling through the air. The stone holds records of all who have passed by it. Arabella is collecting them. It's as natural as breathing for her.
You're right, the stone is incredible. I saw past events as if I'd been there myself.
And I've only scratched the surface. I want to know everything.
Don't worry, we will ask her about all the dead
Bowman's
bodies.
right. The weave will take care of me. I just need to listen.
So, what happened?
Bandits came at me with daggers. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Fair dues. Have you been on your own this whole time?
Yep, and I like it that way. Bone Man told me to follow the weave, to let it guide me. I've learnt a lot thanks to him, and I'm still learning.
Okay.
Don't worry about me, I'll be just fine. I'll see you soon enough. Bone Man said so.
There's something there. I don't think I can get through. Yeah, I think this is actually a dead end. So I think we have two choices at this point. We've kind of explored as much in this area as we can, I think. So we could either sort of press further into this Undercity ruins area, there was a passageway there, or we head back up and kind of pick up our sort of, what's the opposite of subterranean? Terranean? Above ground explorations anyway. Because, yeah, I think that makes sense. I think, there's obviously stuff going on down here. Yeah, that body that I looked like you could put something on, but not the head because I couldn't activate it. There's definitely something there. I'm sure we're going to be back in this area anyway. But what we could probably do is teleport to... Let's go back to Basilisk Gate. Because how do we get into the sewers again? It was in the barracks, wasn't it? So yeah, all that time we've been in the sewers. We've only got this far into Baldur's Gate above ground. So I think we're probably ready to press on now. But having checked the time on the video, I think it probably makes sense to do that next time. Okay, yeah, we popped up there. We had a chat to that beggar. Let's actually go there, ready to pick up next time, because you could kind of call this as far as we got in to the city, couldn't you? And then we'll carry on exploring from here. So I'll just say thanks very much for watching this episode of Baldur's Gate 3. Hope you've enjoyed it. Lots of mystery. Oh god, we've also got the submersible to take us to the Iron Throne. I think what I might do is just continue exploring Baldur's Gate until we're given an actual reason to go there. Because we've kind of stumbled on the way to get there without knowing why we should. So we'll keep exploring the city, and I'm sure at some point we'll be given a quest to go there, and in which case we know what our next steps are. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. As I said, if you could hit the thumbs up button on the video, that'd be fantastic. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the game, this playthrough, anything you like really. And if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it'd be great if you could do so. So thanks very much once again, and I hope to see you next time for more Baldur's Gate 3. Bye for now.